it is deeply important for the Lekwungen people to have our artwork displayed around Victoria, and especially here in the Inner Harbour, because it shows that we are still here, that our presence is still here, that our artwork can be honoured, not just as an individual, but as a nation together. I got asked to join the Lekwungen Placemaking project with GVHA, and I felt really honored to be able to sit amongst a lot of leaders within Lekwungen, both Esquimalt and Songhees, and I felt like that collaboration is so meaningful in many ways. The artwork that I chose to submit was the family ties and connection art piece of the 3 orca whales, and it has a deep connection to our creation story as a Lekwungen people. And the family that I designed had a bunch of markings on the side of them, and that was because it shows what they have survived through, what they've lived through. Even the baby had some markings on it because it, to me, symbolized that intergenerational trauma and how we all survived it throughout the generations. When I come here, I feel like I'm at home, and this is where I get my inspiration, and I love this place. Before it became into what it is today, I imagine what it looked like for the Lekwungen people back in the 1900s, and that's when I feel at home.
Right where we are now, there was a village site here that was Xʷsepsəm, and then we were pushed across to the bay here and then moved out to Esquimalt Harbour where we are now. So now to be able to be down here and relive our footprints that our families have established from time immemorial, because you come around downtown and you got lots of artwork from the North Island, the West Coast, but nothing of the home people here. So being able to enrich our homelands with our own art and history that we're going to be able to get out to the world, that the people of the land are still here.
GVHA set out a call for artists to apply and be a part of the creative process of bringing more life into the Inner Harbour. And I asked my dad if he wanted to apply with me, and we were lucky enough to be selected. This piece was pretty exciting for me to do because it was with my dad, and he definitely was my teacher growing up with art. Like, I think a lot of our early memories is like me just downstairs as he's carving, and there's some cedar sheddings around, and I'm trying things out. So I definitely credit a lot of my artwork to him. And so when I saw this opportunity, I thought it would be a really cool way to kind of build in that intergenerational piece with my artwork and kind of bring in my teacher. Oh, dang.
Yeah, there's yours.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at the shadows at the bottom too. You can see like the whole design here as well.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah, I like how you can really see through it too.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get the whole visual.
I like the shadows.
I really like the shadows. It's a good time to come here at. What the heck? Look at your wolves on the side here too. Those look awesome.
That stood nice.
Yeah. Well done. And so we created an art piece of the sea wolf on both sides. We have some bull kelp with some herring eggs, and then on the other sides we have the mountains. And so we did this very intentionally to show the connection between the sea wolf and the mountains and the water, and how that's a special part of the sea wolf, is that it's connected to both water and land. Well done, Dad. Look at us go. Little father-daughter duo.
Yep.
Congrats.
On my father's side, the genealogy goes back to the late 1700s, early 1800s on the Songhees Nation, so got deep roots in the land there. I've often thought of that with a lot of my artwork, that it's there long after I'm gone, that my future generations will be able to look at it and feel pride. And I think for a long time there probably wasn't a lot for them to be proud for, residential schools, all that kind of stuff. But seeing the momentum of this happening probably creates a lot of pride and more hopes for the future.
That's a part of the joy, is that it's in a space that will be constantly living and breathing with so many people that I'll never know. And the location in itself, of course, is very exciting for me because there's a lot of significance there, and it's on our land and somewhere that traditionally and historically we would be presently there with our artwork, with our ceremonies, with our excitement. And so it's really cool to bring that back and kind of reclaim the space in a way that's permanently there.
This was an interesting project. I've never created gates before. The ones that were there previously were very British looking, and now they look very Lekwungen. I created the image of an otter because I know that in my nation, the otter represents royalty, and also I created the salmon, which represent the people. So I wanted to have both the salmon and the otter together representing my nation. I'm really proud to have been asked to create these.
It's great to witness and see the advancement that the GVHA has with the Esquimalt Nation and Songhees Nation on building projects like this and advancing future opportunities as well.
There's many things to come in the future. This is just the beginning, and we are ready and willing to start bigger and better projects that are coming our way for people to see the Lekwungen people again.